Hello, class. It's a beginning of a fresh day, and I hope that each and every one of you will have a beautiful day. So, good morning. And in this video lecture, we will going to discuss the creating a property management system. Okay, so let's start our lesson. So, careless property management might result in double bookings, difficulty with property maintenance, and difficulties with tenant searches. So the more properties you have, the more difficult they are to manage. This is when a property management system comes in handy. So the global property management industry has expanded rapidly in recent years, and it's estimated to valued for around $12.89 billion by 2025. And changes in consumer behavior and as well as taste preference, as well as the need for more effective consumer help and issue resolution are the driving force that the use of property management system that increase the demand for this kind of technology. So if you want to have an advantage in managing your real estate, read on for some of the instructions on how to set up a property management system. So I'm going to discuss the following steps for you to guide you on the establishing your property management system. So in this lesson, I'm going to teach you about the fundamental elements of custom property management system and how to design them. So first, we need to ask this question. What is exactly a property management system? So before we start our venture towards this technology, let's clearly define the PMS. So the PMS is a software designed for property managers, owners, and operators to automate and also to streamline the important business operations in managing a properties. The finances, communication between renters and landlords, and data storage are examples of business processes. The property management software is typically hosted in the cloud or on a local server. So there are many different sectors and fields that use property management system, including the hospitality, the production and logistics, the local authorities in our government, as well as the commercial property. So to market for property management, the real estate market as a whole has a strong impact on the market and demand for the property management system. But unlike the real estate industry, the property management sector has its own trends. So it continues to follow its own rhythm. For instance, the property management industry will typically fare better during the economic downturns. So the property management market is estimated to generate $12.89 billion in revenue by 2025 with a 2.5% annual growth. So this is according to uh, IB's World. The property management industry currently employs approximately 290,000 people in the United States alone. Investors have begun to strengthen their capital since the 2008 economic crisis by allocating it to the real estate sector. So this is because the real estate industry enjoys the cheap interest rates, which improves liquidity and also the returns. So following 2008, the government enacted a new regulations in the United States, notably the Job Act, which allows a small businesses to participate in real estate uh, crowdfunding. So, however, not all of the new real estate market participants were conversant with online property management system. So some, will be considered as late adopters. Many people still use papers, storing all of their reports and information offline because they were already accustomed and used to those practices. Many people still use those method. This appeared to be an excellent chance for the entrepreneurs to launch new services and software for a new innovation, such as a rental property management system. Next is the reason to create a property management system. So in this illustration, it shows that the multiple property management, efficient data storage, and automated tasks will be managed by the property management system so that you can be able to have the scalability. You can be able to grasp your operation as well as to protect your data. So this is the reason why you should set up the PMS. As we observed that the property management sector is still in the early stage, but it's highly promising. Let's take a closer look now. We've just looked the diagram. So the different property management, first and the most crucial reason why property owners are even considering how to establish a property management system is certainly the challenge of managing many properties at once. So it's not only limited to the hotel operation, but also if you are a condominium units that you are renting out, if you have a PMS, it will really help you in terms of managing your operation, in terms of your accounting, your reporting, your communications, will make it easier with this real estate management software. And you will be having this portal contains all of this information that is revolving in your uh, operation. And also, you will have this what called the effective data storage. There won't be any paperwork or reports on paper anymore. So you will save a lot of papers, and that is what called the paperless uh, managing of your data. With the use of property management system software, at the same time obtaining the data that you require only takes a few mouse click. It, it's really very efficient and very fast. And for the most convenient access to your data, we recommend that you establish a web-based property management system rather than a local one, as the latter will only provide you with computer access to data. So in that case, wherever you are, you have this access to your documents and data. And also, one more reason is that it will automate the process. Every firm benefits from automation. You and your staff will be able to concentrate on more beneficial duties like locating the tenants or processing the leads. So, by automating and repetitive operations like the same type response to tenants, the manual property vacancy post or billing, it will help your staff in this routine task in terms of making it more easier for them to make it automated. Additionally, because the system will handle everything for you, the likelihood of making a mistake is much minimized. And another reason is scalability. So the product, a property management system, has a potentially a wide range of what we call the features. You are more likely to add property management system capabilities like a tenant screening and also revenue management. As your company expands, it should be highlighted, however, that only specialized software solutions can scale an online real estate administration system. Okay, so another one is the protection of data. So this is very important. So customers who rent properties from your entrust their personal data to your business. So they trust you with that very delicate information. So you will be held legally liable in the event of a data leak. Building a property management software from the ground is the greatest approach to protect all of your data. And also the creation of unique property management software will enable you to centrally store all of your data and protect it with encryption and other security measures. Okay, next is the different property management system. So let's take a look on what are the systems that might be suitable to you. So let's go over the top five categories of property management system. So first in line is the property management system for residences. So this type of system is applicable to apartment owners or the condominium unit owners who are into leasing. So owners of homes like apartments, single-family homes, and multi-unit buildings who are renting out their properties on a temporary or permanent basis are the target audience for this type of management system. And owners are able to, using the residential property management software, they can be able to list their property online, track rentals with several occupants, also to obtain the rent payments online. So if you can see now how convenient it is. And also the planning of property inspections, a document for maintenance jobs, manage property accounting, and also controlling a property accounting. Okay, so next is the systems for commercial property. So the management commercial real estate management software is used by owners of office buildings and also the retail locations. So this one, the purpose for this is to reduce the maintenance for waiting time because for commercial, time is more expensive than money. And also collect data on leases from different contractors and as well as to schedule increase in rent and obtain rent payment online and also to personalize online reporting, especially for commercial online reporting that's due to uh, time time constraints as well as the logistical uh, consideration. Personalized online reporting could aid the gap between the upper management and also for the managers and the people uh, working below the organization. So the communication for the reports will be more efficient, will be more, they can be able to deliver the reports, not limited to their um, personal meeting. The next is the systems for managing hotels. So in my previous lessons, I were able to discuss more specifically about the hotel managing systems. So this one, just a brief review, the management systems for hotels and hostels assist is to control the front office duties. Um, Nowadays, this is common when you um, go into the hotel, you will be able to, uh, with the front desk office, the reserving rooms, if you can see, the, the person in the front desk are gathering your data and then uh, making a reservation for you, and also to registering or releasing guests, check in and check out, and also the dividing up the rooms, and also the keeping track of available rooms and handling the finances. So in my experience, I have one good experience in one of the hotels in Iloilo where we book the hotel uh, months ahead. So by this system, they can be able to book ahead of time, and also at the same time, they can manage the availability of the rooms and units. So this is how, for me, this is how convenient it is for also for the guests, as well as for the overall management system uh, because they can be able to navigate the the upcoming guests as well as for to prepare for them all of the necessary preparation for all of the guests that will be coming in. And especially there are times and seasons where there are increasing of the demand for the rentals of the hotels, especially like for example in Binagyan or during December, the the the, the flood of tourists coming in. So this is how the system will be able to uh, help them improve their to make their services excellent. Okay. Next is the associations of homeowners and a condominium management system. So these systems for managing homeowners associations are available for co-ops, condominiums, and also the townhouse. So these systems come with the functionality of property management systems like reporting, accounting, e-payments, and initial resident screening for sublets. So in my unit, in one spatial, we have this system where you can be able to, to communicate with the property manager, where you may request for uh, certain jobs or tasks, or scheduling for uh, repairs in your unit. You know, it will really help, and as well as your payments in your monthly dues. So the software, because there are a lot of unit owners in the condominium, so you cannot really manually doing all of these tasks, all of these things. So you need to have a system so that you can be able to be uh, deliver timely all of these necessary outputs that are being required by these unit owners. So it makes things smoothly. And also the system for industrial property management. So this one in the industrial category, like the office buildings, distribution centers, industrial properties, and also the warehouses, um, all use this type of property management system. So they manage this, they use this system primarily for the facility maintenance management, and also for the lease administration, and also for the space management.